My great people, my country people, as we do agree to now, salute everybody. May God be with everybody. How na there? I say make I salute una small today. I say make I greet una. It don't take small. You see, I want to talk about something. Yeah, something that we are just sharing. We're just sharing. You see, God. God is nature. I bet you God is nature. God is just everything around you. Let me start like this. You see, then and even now, all of us go catechism. Whether you are a cherubim and seraphim, you are a Sabbatarian, you are a Pentecostal, a Methodist, whatever. There is this thing we call catechism. Yeah, during catechism, we were taught something. Like the Igbo man we put it, Onyebuchi. It's a question. It's a catechism question. Onyebuchi. Who is God? Onyebuchi, who is God? That's the catechism. And the answer is this. God is a spirit. God is a spirit. That is in Igbo language. Chukwu bụ mmụọ. Yeah. Chukwu bụ mmụọ. So that tells you that the spirit exists. Don't mind my Abubakar. I just feel like clearing my throat. Yeah. Onyebuchi Chukwu bụ mmụọ, which means the spirit exists. I will not talk about the spirit of our forefathers right now. Maybe sometime I will talk that. But I want you to believe something. When you start looking for God, look for God around you. When you start feeling nature, you will start seeing God. When you start respecting nature, you start seeing God. When you start respecting the law of nature, the law of the land, you will start seeing God. When you start to love everything around you, including the dogs, the goats, the domestic animals, the trees, the flowers, things around you, you will start seeing God. God is a spirit. God is nature. And that is why the Bible says, love your neighbor as yourself. Everything around you is your neighbor. Everything you use in your house is your neighbor. Because some of them, your upholsteries, your seats, they are all made from trees. The flowers you design around, the trees that grows around, the birds that wakes you up in the morning, that is nature. That is God. When you love nature, you love God. I tell you something more. Some time ago, I went home for a holiday. I stayed home for about 6 months. That is my country, Nigeria. And Normally, usually you have to move around, get to town. I'm from the eastern part, Owerri precisely was the city to be. I was around. Then Owerri was a very quiet, good, bubbling place. Imo State was all quiet, all good looking, all moving. I got around. Then one day I went to the one eatery near the stadium, the Dananyam Stadium, if you know very well. And after eating, I came out. It was a hot afternoon. I came out, but one guy just came, a very huge, nice looking guy, dark in color, nice guy, nice guy. He came out, he was with a lady, and he left the lady and came and he said, hi. I said, man, what's up? How you doing? And we greeted, we introduced ourselves. He came in from United States, I came in from Rome. So, he said, we exchanged and he took my number, I took his number, we left. Then in the evening, I went back to my village because sometimes I operate from my village area. It's about 12 minutes drive to where. So I feel cool there because I love nature. I love nature so much. So the guy called me in the evening. I was in the village hanging around with guys, and this call came and he said, man, I could love me we see tomorrow. I said, that would be nice. That would be nice. Then the next day I came out. Usually we'll come to town, eat some street food, go around town. In the evening, you get back to your zone. So that's the way we roll then. Then he came out, and he came out this time around alone. He didn't come with a lady. And we met in the same eatery. We ate together, and we got deep to know each other. We got deeper. I now told me he's been here in Nigeria for like a month plus now, and nothing is happening. It's just from his village with his elder sister. I came to understand that that is the elder sister with the elder sister. That they just come out, eat. The elder sister don't know anything, anywhere, any place to take him around, and that is on holiday to go around. Sometimes they go to one eatery or the other and all those stuff. So I said, that's it. But me now, if you grow within the Owerri zone, there is this term we call Owerenchisi. Owerenchisi is like, where they have five kindreds per se, five very popular kindreds. I have five kindreds, yeah. Do I call it villages? Five. Then we, the strangers who are not Owerri indigenes, we put in the sixth. We call ourselves Owerenchisi. So we know Owerri. We know the Nkoro in Owerri very well. We know how you rock Owerri, how you feel Owerri, how you understand the Owerri life that they talk about every time. I took this guy up and he was like lamenting, my sister don't allow me roll and all that and that. And I was ready to roll too. So I said, where and where do you go? He took me to a place, a bar, a hotel with a bar and a poolside. He took me to another place, It was a weekend, so it was his time to take me. So he took me around. It was fun. It was fun. Now I told him, look, I'm gonna take you around too. I'm gonna take you around too. I'm gonna show you my way of life and the way I roll. So we took a weekend again. He came into town. I came into town. We started. First, I took him to a village, another village, not my village, and another village. I took him to a village with some of my friends. We got to the village. I have an old man, he's a friend, has a very nice setup. He sells all this bush meat and all this stuff, and near their riverside. It's very close to their riverside. It's an open bar. It's an open bar. That was the first place I took him. When we were going, he was saying, hey man, look at this forest. Hey man, I like to get a land here, man. I was just watching him until we got to there, and the reception was massive. We ate. Do you know what the Igbo people call jimirioko? Jimirioko is a yam with water, and but this man made it with dried fish and dried grass cutter. That was what we ate. That was what we ate the first day. And my friend is like, my God, that kind of environment that when you stay, you're there with nature, you're there with God. You watch around, you see things like birds, different voices of birds. There you receive the kind of air that you receive around there is that kind of air that comes from the rotting woods in the forest and rotting grasses. My God, it was an environment to behold. We ate okwa. We came there for like 2 times. He was disturbing me. I took him there on Friday and on Saturday. The next day we ate okwa and some other local things. You see, the difference now is this. The other way he was taking me around, everything around there is artificial. The swimming pool, the water in the swimming pool is artificial. The grasses, the trees, and everything around is artificial. Even the people around you are all artificial people raising up shoulders. The houses, everything is artificial. And this other way, everything is nature and natural. Everything makes you happy. Even the serviceman has a role to play. When a serviceman will start to tell you the stories of the weather, sometimes when the rain is up to this level, crocodiles used to come around here and people will be throwing the leftovers and the crocodile will be eating and enjoying. And the serviceman will tell you that sometime during the spring period, the bird migrations, you will start to see birds stay here for about 2, 3 months, singing every night and morning. They tell you how the monkeys used to chain themselves and walk past, and people will be admiring them. And that is God. And that is nature. I greet you, my people.